Hey guys, how's it going? It's Al. DraftKings Week 15 is in the books, and well, it's sort of in the books. It's still going. It's the week that would never end. It just goes on and on, my friends. This is terrible. Maybe the worst slate of all time. But we're going to go over it. We're going to take a look at Best Buys, which was completely a mess this week due to all of the changes. There was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do to change Best Buys. We'll go over what was in it, and you're going to see how many players got pulled off the slate, leading to what I thought was like the worst slate of all time. We're going to go through my high stakes lineup, which I entered in the Thunderdome and the Game Changer, $5,000 entry fee, $1,500 entry fee, my Millionaire Maker lineups, and we'll go over the cage match, see if I won there. People that are watching on the stream on Twitch know because they just know. And we'll go over the Listener League and see who won that and what they had. So thank you guys for being here. Drop a like on the channel. Thank you for coming to the second channel. Drop a like on the video. We're on the second channel, Al Smizzle Games. Thank you for being here. Drop a subscribe on the channel. Ring the bell. Leave me a reply down below. Let me know how you did this week. Let's go.
He's a legend.
Okay, so here is the ESPN Plus article. This is from week 15. There will be another one for week 16, as well as the CSS DFS podcast. If you're already subscribed to the Fantasy Focus feed, that comes out every Thursday. We're recording it on Wednesday this week. We usually record it Thursday morning at ESPN, and then it comes out on Thursday. We're going to record it Wednesday morning because of the holiday week. Whole lot of changes this week because of the travel week holiday schedule. Most of my content will be the same, but we'll go over this as the week goes on. Josh Allen, he was all right. Like, he kind of got there, but like not really. But everything missed. If you're somebody who faded stuff, everything failed this week. So like anybody who faded anything did fine. But then also all the pivot plays failed too. So I don't know how to break down this slate. It was really stupid. 21.8 points, passed for 210 yards, threw for 3 touchdowns, only ran for 24 yards. Efficiency matters. Dak Prescott, his third subpar week in a row, but he was kind of efficient, just didn't throw for touchdowns this week. 28 of 37 for 217, 11.6 points. He was a miss. I'll take the L there. Stafford and Hurts, both off the slate. They play on Tuesday. Elijah Mitchell got hurt. Even though he never lies, he got hurt in this game. His replacement, Jeff Wilson, 21 for 110, got you the bonus and a touchdown, caught 2 balls, 22.9 DraftKings points. He was a smash. I have to assume that Eli would have been as well. Antonio Gibson off the slate. Myles Gaskin, they signed Duke Johnson and immediately promoted him to the number 1 role. Now, this was not going to be known. There was some sort of a cryptic sentence from the coach. I try to ignore coach speak as much as I can. That like maybe we don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if this is due to maybe Myles Gaskin not being in the right condition to play a full complement of snaps in his first game back from COVID-19. We saw that with Amari Cooper as well, where like it's a respiratory disease. So like they're not really ready to go 100% if they don't have their lungs. So Duke Johnson smashed yesterday, and Gaskin carried the ball 10 times for 54 yards, but nowhere near the amount of volume that we thought we were going to get from him. We will continue targeting the Jets as the weeks move on. Najee Harris did absolutely nothing. Carried the ball 12 times for 18 yards. Watched Ben Roethlisberger's corpse fall into the end zone on a sneak. Caught 2 of 5 balls for 8 yards, 4.6 DraftKings points. Big L there. James Robinson, he paid off. It was fine. Biggest chalk that I think I've seen since like Devontae Booker like 5 years ago. 18 carries, 75 yards, 1 touchdown, caught 3 balls on 6 targets. So he got over that 20 touch threshold and was involved in the pass game and got the inside the 5 carries, 17.8 DraftKings points. He's a smash. Cooper Kupp off the slate. Deontay Johnson scored less than 10 points because he only got 5 targets. Caught all 5 of them though. But like, what the hell, Pittsburgh? Gabe Davis, smash. You could make the argument that he got there on his last possible catch, scoring a touchdown, giving him 25.5 DraftKings points. But then you could make the counter argument that Josh Allen missed him on what would have been a 60-yard touchdown in the second quarter. So it doesn't matter when they score. It just matters that they score. And Gabe Davis at 3,700, who we were targeting as the best value play at wide receiver pre-Waddle going out, panned out as exactly that, with a massive smash here. Waddle was out, opening up value for Parker, who smashed as well. Laquan Treadwell did his thing, 11.7 points, got 9 targets for 3,400, and was way less played than most other people, than most other weeks that he would have been, because Waddle moved all of the people over to Parker at 4,300, and then Gabe Davis at like 22%. Treadwell came in below, didn't pay off as well as the chalk value, but paid off his salary nonetheless. Goddard off the slate. Brevin Jordan did absolutely nothing. Sub 3K, scored 0 points. Put up a blue Tarski for us. Cannot deal. George Kittle, 6 catches on 6 targets for 93 yards, but scored no touchdowns. So 15.3 DraftKings points was way more than most tight ends scored on the slate, except for our cover boy Mark Andrews, who we'll get to in a minute. Dawson Knox, 7.8 points, caught 4 balls, 5 targets, 38 yards. The Dolphins had 9 points. The Bills had 7. The Jaguars had 2. Let's go look at my Thunderdome lineup. And I min cashed yet again for 10,000. This is a $5,000 entry tournament. And all the money is like up top. So like you don't want to min cash this. You don't want to min cash anything. But like the payouts, 60,000 to first, 40,000 to second, 25 to third, 15K to fourth. It only pays 8 spots. So I finished on the bubble of the first pay jump, and I went with an Aaron Rodgers. I wanted to avoid the chalk at running back, but like, again, this is a 36-man tournament. So like 30% is not that high in a tournament like this. Devontae Parker was 53.8. I brought him back with Michael Carter, who I thought was going to be more involved. Clearly wasn't. He was owned enough in this tournament to make sense of it. Gabe Davis only 22%. Loved him all week. I went with an Aaron Rodgers stack because I thought a lot of people were going to be on Adams, but not a lot of people on Rodgers, and definitely not a lot of people on Rodgers doubles. I could not get up to an MVS stack that I liked without eating the James Robinson chalk, who I believe in this tournament was 72% played. So I was like, there's a good chance that he does not have 20 points in this spot, and I would like to go after the player that gets me 20 points. And it's not going to switch back to my lineup. There we go. So I thought Mixon would be underplayed in what theoretically could have been a good spot. He didn't do enough. Andy got hurt like twice in this game. Andrews was an absolute smash as the bring back play. I was very much advocating for people to pay up at tight end at week 15. That was the way to differentiate. I had, I think, across all of my lineups, about 60+% of Mark Andrews or Kittle, with Kittle being the heavy play, Andrews being the better play in retrospect. I thought both were excellent ways to get up to only 13.9%. Lazard, I think I was the only player on Lazard, and Rodgers missed him twice in the end zone. So like, I really kind of feel like I should have been maybe in second. The winning lineup was fantastic, and I was not going to pass him, but like, win 10K should have been like 30K. Same thing for the game changer. This one pays out 55, snuck in for a min cash at 41st. Same lineup, same situation. My millionaire maker lineups, nothing really great because just it was that type of a week. My top lineup, again, that Aaron Rodgers stack, but I had the Kirk St. Brown secondary stack in that one. Valdez, Scantling, and Lazard to go with Rodgers with Andrews. That is the secondary stack. Had to pay up somewhere to spend some money, and Najee Harris just failed. Everything failed at running back. Like, there was no really great plays outside of like Duke Johnson, who nobody was on. The cage match, I won this one with all the snowflakes in the world. Dak Prescott. I had to pivot to Barkley because I had somebody that was out. Scott had Cup, so he had to pivot off of him. I had to make 2 changes. He had to make 2 changes. I did have Gabe Davis. I did have Treadwell, who did very well. Higgins, just nothing. Jaguars D had Kittle, who had 15 points, and that was the difference, right? The differentiation at tight end brought this home for me by like 3 points. And here's Scott's donation.
He's a legend.
$110 to the kids. Going over to the Listener League, Zinner 111 with a Huntley team paired with Andrews. Brought it back with Devontae Adams. Had Brandon Cooks in this one, had Christian Kirk, Jeff Wilson Jr., who I think people avoided because he had crushed their souls twice as kind of chalk, and they're like, nah, Eli's out again. Wilson's not going to do anything. And then he finally had the week that we had hoped that he would have the couple of other weeks, and played the Cowboys defense against the Giants. Again, target quarterbacks are going to throw the ball and that are inefficient and throw interceptions is always going to be a great way to go, especially for the rest of this season with as many blowouts as there are. He paid up to be contrarian at defense, only 11.3. Pays to get off the chalk defenses, pays to be a little bit contrarian, especially against bad quarterbacks and defenses that can apply pressure. So great lineup from him. D. Clem 300, Adam 1377, Zima 78. There's his lineup. Clociato, Doc Slippo in 6, Fantasy Savant, Not Donald, Spud 09, and Bodacious. Lot of Huntley with his 35.9. Great pivots by people to get to him. You can see all of the running back snowflakes that were out there this week. You had to hit on the quarterback stacks and possibly the secondaries in there. So congratulations to everybody who won. And I hope that you did too. If you did, take a couple of seconds. We are very close. We're like $3,000 away from hitting that $75,000 mark for No Kid Hungry. If we get there, I will donate another $20,000, making it $100,000 raised on the year for No Kid Hungry. So smizzle.tv/charity, link always in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching. Look out for another video right there.
He's a legend.